The 2024 edition of the Country Music Association Fest, better known as the CMA Fest, is the ultimate country music fan experience. This year, the 4-day festival was held in Nashville, Tennessee from 7th to 9th June. Main stage concerts take place at Nissan Stadium, home to the NFL's Tennessee Titans. There were many more stages across downtown that hosted performances, including the Riverfront Stage, Ascend Amphitheater, and Fanfare X. The who's who of the country music industry make appearances or perform at the fest every year. But this year there were as many as 10 notable absentees from the list. Make no mistake, 2024 CMA Fest was so loaded with A-list talent that you might have missed which superstars were no-shows. These 10 artists either didn't or couldn't make CMA Fest last weekend because nearly all had other touring commitments. Every one of them has been a main stage performer in years past to the point that you just expect to see him, her, or them every year. 1. Carrie Underwood. Carrie Underwood played 2 shows at the Grand Ole Opry just prior to the start of CMA Fest, but didn't perform in downtown Nashville. Instead, she closed the Carolina Country Music Fest in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina on June 9. 2. Chris Stapleton. Chris Stapleton's All-American Roadshow tour kept him busy during CMA Fest week. He had 3 shows June 6 to 8. 3. Dan plus Jay. Dan plus Jay are currently on a break from their Heartbreak on the Map tour, which picks up again in July. 4. Jason Aldean. Rock the Country Festival stops have kept Jason Aldean busy this spring. He played a stop in Florida on June 8 after returning from a family trip to Switzerland. 5. Kane Brown. Kane Brown's In the Air tour kept him busy during CMA Fest. He played in Atlanta and Raleigh, North Carolina over the weekend. 6. Kenny Chesney. Kenny Chesney's Sun Goes Down tour landed in Ohio on June 6 and Philly on June 8. His opening act, Megan Moranetho, did manage to get back to Nashville to help close CMA Fest on June 9. 7. Luke Combs. Luke Combs just isn't going to zigzag across the country to play industry shows in 2024. He skipped the ACM Awards to make sure a pair of California shows were unaffected. He skipped CMA Fest to give his full attention to a show in Utah as well. 8. Miranda Lambert. Since leaving Sony Music Nashville, Miranda Lambert has been more selective about which invites she accepts. Over CMA Fest weekend, she had a Friday night show in Pennsylvania. The Wrangler singer has new music to promote, but may be done with working 7 days a week to hit no one. 9. Morgan Wallen. Morgan Wallen is one of 4 of the most recent Entertainer of the Year nominees to miss CMA Fest, joining Combs, Brown, and Stapleton, all up for ACM EOY. He played a show in Virginia Beach over CMA Fest weekend. 10. Zac Brown Band. The Zac Brown Band are also a part of Kenny Chesney's tour, which hit Philadelphia hard last weekend. Despite the absence of these superstars, the CMA Fest 2024 was a star-studded affair. The headliners list included the likes of Jelly Roll, Lainey Wilson, Megan Moroney, Luke Bryan, Shabuzi, Kelsey Ballerini, Lynyrd Skynyrd, Keith Urban, Hardy, Cody Johnson, Bailey Zimmerman, Thomas Rhett, Ashley McBride, Carly Pearce, Brothers Osborne, Chrissy Metz, Parker McCollum, and John Party, to name a few. The War and Treaty, Jordan Davis, Warren Zeiters, Ann Wilson, Dylan Gossett, Mason Ramsey, Dylan Scott, Tucker Wetmore, Lori Morgan, Mackenzie Carpenter, Colby Calat, Gavin DeGraw, Cameron Marlowe, Chase Beckham, Laylee Rose, Chase Matthew, The Costellos, Colin Stoff, Jason Dean, Alana Springsteen, Brittany Spencer, Dasha, Priscilla Block, Lauren Elena, Brian Kelly, Thompson Square, Carly Scott Collins, Annie Bosco, Tanner Adele, Emily Ann Roberts, Cannon Smith, and Frank Ray also performed on various stages throughout the festival. Other notable performances included Matt Stell, George Burge, Han Ellis, Clayton Mullen, Tigilily Gold, Colby Cooper, Ella Langley, The Washboard Union, Kylie Free, Ingrid Andress, Tenniel Arts, Restless Road, Carter Faith, and Blanco Brown. CMA Fest highlights included Jelly Roll's epic performance and speech, Post Malone's guest appearance with Blake Shelton, Lainey Wilson's spot with 90s hitmaker Terry Clark, and Leonard Skynyrd playing Free Bird. This year, the CMA Fest recorded country music fans from across 46 nations worldwide. The 51st edition of the festival makes it the longest-running country music festival in the world. But perhaps the breakout moment during CMA Fest 2024 was a special conversation with global superstar Dolly Parton to kick off the event. Featuring a Q&A and impromptu sing-alongs, the legendary entertainer attracted thousands of attendees, many of which lined up more than 12 hours in advance. CMA Fest performers donate their time so that a portion of ticket proceeds can directly benefit music education initiatives across the country through the CMA Foundation, which was front and center throughout the festival all weekend long. 4 marching bands serenaded fans each morning. Antioch High School was the first marching band to appear, performing outside Music City Center on Thursday. From Friday until Sunday, students from Stratford STEM Magnet High School, Cane Ridge High School, and nonprofit music education organization, Bandwidth Chicago entertained fans while marching through each morning. Additionally, on Saturday night at Nissan Stadium, 8 middle and high school music students from Cane Ridge High School and William Henry Oliver Middle School joined Ashley McBride and Jelly Roll as the hosting duo spoke about the CMA Foundation's efforts before helping introduce the war and treaty. Thanks to the generosity of CMA Foundation partners, a portion of proceeds from various activations throughout CMA Fest will further benefit the nonprofit's unique model of giving. CMA Foundation partners during CMA Fest 2024 included Dolly Parton's ALXES, Pop-Up Experience, Carly Pierce's Carly's Closet, Inherit the Music, Empower Campaign, The Archives Nashville, Solid, Friendly Arctic, and Strung. Additional CMA Foundation partners during CMA Fest included Altered State and the Louisiana Office of Tourism. Musically Fed, an organization that fights to end hunger by working with the music industry to distribute excess food from touring shows and events, donated food from various catering locations during CMA Fest, ultimately delivering the excess to Nashville Rescue Mission, Room in the Inn, Safe Haven Family Shelter, Operation Stand Down Tennessee, and Matthew 25.